And today we're just doing a little tutorial on a schooner. Now I'm not really going to showcase all the blocks because, to be honest, that takes a bit too long, but yeah, it's a bit like I've got a bit of inspiration from a person called Lord Daka. He's on YouTube. He did a schooner tutorial. I'm just taking the different body and I guess different height of sails and all that, but some of the sail designs are a bit similar. So I'm not copying, I'm just taking inspiration. Shout out to Lord Daka. And if you're watching this, then hi. Doubt you'd watch this, but you know. So first I'm gonna get started. I don't know where, but I'm gonna get started somewhere. And perfect, my battery just has to disconnect at that moment, doesn't it? And just get the charger. That awkward thing. I'll be getting a wired controller tomorrow. It's good, so no more of this controller now, so I can finally relax. So what I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get spruce planks and block of quartz. I don't know why. Just gonna do something with it. Now I'm just gonna do it 1 block off the ground. Actually no, 2 blocks off the ground. I'm just gonna showcase some tips on schooners. So first you want a really long nose and a thin lower body, I guess. And make sure they're going to be really tall, so not that tall actually, but yeah. Yep, just about. And I'm going to try and make this curve in a bit, because some ships have kind of round upper bodies, you know. There we go. Now that's going to be a very small schooner, but it's going to be a schooner, I think. It'll be 3 blocks. This is going to be like this. Now I honestly don't have any idea of what I'm building. I'm just building along with my memory. But you know, you gotta start somewhere with a schooner. And I don't know what, but you know. Hopefully it turns out like one. It's just my #1 concern. You know what? I should really have made that back longer. So yeah. Sorry to be trying to copy this tutorial block by block, but you know, I really need to rename this to build. But you know, mistakes. So yeah, I'm gonna go muted for a second while I sort out something with the phone. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste of time, but you know, you may hear some water running in the background. That's the annoying thing about my mic, it hears everything. It's a curse. I've messed up, and that something shows up on my screen. I'm not sure if you could see that, but something did. If you could see that, then no. I hate it when it does that. Now I'm actually going to get a gold block, and this will be 2 high because why not? I want it to at least have 1 deck. I mean, 2 decks would be good, but you know, 1 deck. 1 deck schooner, you know. Fun fact, I've actually been on a boat before. Not like a sailing boat, kind of like a schooner, I don't know. And it was called the Phoenix, and apparently it was sunk in the canal that we were driving on. And I've received a party invitation, but you know, it sunk in the canal that we were driving on, and then got restored. And honestly, I don't believe that, but to be honest, you never know with boats. Could be real. I actually couldn't be believing it. But it was actually a pretty good ship. I mean, I could tell it was quite old. I wasn't sure how old though. But the way I drove it a little bit, did perfectly. My other friend, he crashed it right. He let go of the controls, and yeah, haywire. Right into the side. I'm surprised it didn't sink. and everyone made a joke of it and said we bend rudders. I don't know what that means, but you know, joke, and everyone laughed at it, so I just went along with it. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a Minecraft animation to a song and start a series off that, but you know, I doubt I'd do that now. I mean, I need to get editing and all that, and get skins all selected and done. But yeah, other than that, should be good. Should at least succeed. Yeah, this might not be much of a schooner. I'm calling it a schooner. I don't think it will be though. You know, I feel like using this instead of gold. Seems more going with it kind of fits it, is it? It's only going to be one block high, and then I'm going to do something on top of it. Now, if you don't like this schooner, then I can understand. It's terrible, trust me. But if you do like it, then what is wrong with you? You shouldn't like this schooner. It's going to be terrible. I know that I've at least got one deck in it. An interior will be done on like a separate episode, because to be honest, I only want to do the outside, and the outside will look good when it's done. And I don't know how big the interior is going to be, but it's going to be a bit big, I guess. And the reason I did it out of water technically is so you can get like a full edge of the area. And I'm going to end this with some wood. I built other ships in the past too, much better than a schooner. And I would also show you a world where I basically built a load of ships, but to be honest, they're not really that good. I mean, I built a schooner on that world, and that was a great schooner. I had two decks. Both with cannons on. It was kind of a revamped schooner. And my friend said schooners are German, and I just said to him, well, the English took it over, because why not? And it was basically a world where the English and the pirates were at war, and if you wanted to build an English ship, it'd be on the other side, and then a pirate ship would be on the opposite side of the English ships, to make it look like they're in a war. Like, have you ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean? The one where it has the whirlpool and all the pirates and all them ships, and the Flying Dutchman and the Black Pearl go head to head. Yeah, it's kind of going to be like that. Yeah, everyone keeps on inviting me. Wow, I'm so popular today. Very popular, but he's going to start spamming me now. But yeah, if you want to see new videos on Fortnite, alright, because I haven't quit it. I just don't upload it now because I've got new games to play, but I'll still upload it if you want me to. And that's a big if, because I'm starting to go off of Fortnite and onto COD now. But COD requires, you know, PS Plus, and I ain't got the money right now to do so. I'm trying to save money, you know. But yeah, well, that's done. I'm gonna just move on to a. Alright, I'm just gonna sort out. Right, that should do. Put that in my inventory, do this. I'm still not used to this. I'm gonna do white, because why not? So it's gonna have two sails like my old one that I did. One's gonna be a bit taller than the other, I think, or have I just got it perfect? No, that's one tall. I swear I built these off. Okay. Okay, so first I want to kind of get some slabs. Got some of this. Go up a bit. One more time, I guess. Okay. Now comes the bit of a tricky part that I don't like doing. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's just on Lord Daka's tutorial, he had a bit of a upper area on these things. I'm just doing it a bit differently, you know. That's how I like to go. I don't like copy straight off the bat, you know. I at least have some dignity. Now, yeah. So comment down below if you like the look of it. I won't really like the look of it, I guess. I'm not really that good of a shipbuilder than I thought when I was on PS3. I used to be the best out of my friends, and now I've technically gone to the worst. Mainly because there's only one thing I hang out with, and he just does Lord Daka tutorials. He doesn't go off his imagination like me. And that is Avery, the guy I've been playing with all this time on Fortnite, you know. Cause you gotta just play Minecraft with the kid. I realise that will look impeccably tall, but I don't care. It's gonna look crap now, but you know. Gotta do what you must. So what's wrong with stairs? I cannot displace them. Yeah, now I'm gonna make these impeccably tall. To cap it off, I'm going to get some nether brick fence and some cobblestone, not mossy, you know, why not? Show a little bit of aging, eh? Live in place or what? And that's basically going to be a bit of a connector. Now on to the hard part, the sails. Now all I'm going to do is just trace over them, just like so. I'm going to be caved in a little bit, you know. Now I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but you know. And I'm almost done it. I think it looks pretty cool. Just lurking, I absolutely hate it and don't want to build this ever again. Well, there's the first sale. To be honest, it looks better than I expected. And my expectations were pretty low. Now on to the second sale, which I will ridiculously fail at. Good job Minecraft ain't realistic, otherwise I'm doing that sale all over again. Alright, now I'm going to start the same height because why not? It's about the same height. Let me check. Alright, so looking at this. That's just a way of checking height. Life hack. Right, I could have actually used that there. There we go. Now, if you're taking inspiration, you can slow down the video on settings, I believe. At least that's how it usually works, isn't it? You can always slow down the video and just look at what I'm doing and take it step by step. I've never seen, does that actually look good? It looks crap. But you can replace that bit, you know. Spruce plants. Oh, just because that's in the sunlight. You don't really add the yellow and quartz. I just thought that'd look good, but I was wrong. Should have gone for black, for all I care. That would have looked a bit better. Give it a bit of a darker aspect. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you want me to do like another one or like a pirate ship tutorial, which I absolutely love doing pirate ships and not schooners. Schooners are the bane of evil. But this time I will not mess up on this sale, alright? I messed up on that other sale. Kind of. I say I messed up, I actually kind of didn't. Yes, no, that actually looks kind of pretty good. Kind of pretty good, that doesn't make any sense. And tomorrow I'm going fishing because I like fishing. And if you've got a problem with that, then you clearly haven't been fishing and caught a fish. Wait, what am I meant to switch there or something? I'm so confused. Did I put host privileges on this time? Yes, I did. Daylight cycle off, because I should not have done that. Now, this could be a survival ship if you have the wood to do it. I doubt it, but you know. You gotta get like scaffolding blocks, and they're so hard to get, I don't know how you can get them. All I know is you get them from bamboo, and where does bamboo grow? I don't know. You know what? This time I'm gonna kind of gonna go throw a bit of a plan of a sail on. Alright, do this. You know, this could actually work out. I say that and I think I've messed up a little bit. No, I've nailed it. Yeah, I am 100% not liking this cell. I mean, I should have made it closer to this, but yeah. In future, maybe make it closer to that if you're ever going to build this. But, you know, you got to wait for the end product. That's when you really get interested. Right. There you go, nailed that. Now, what I'm going to do is going to do up all the rigging of the ropes and all that, you know. Now I have another survival series coming in because I've basically given up on the old one. I didn't really think it's good enough. But you know, I'm going to start somewhere. Yeah, I should have done these a bit closer because I swear this is going to go a bit too low. By the way, if you do not know, I have pick a block on. It is very cool. Pow, 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 pow. I don't think go like that, but you know, pow, 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 pow. I cannot do that. And basically, you have to go in like settings, but I'm not going to explain it because it's not a tutorial anymore. I lied and said it was a tutorial for clickbait. Just joking, guy. Don't clickbait. Please don't send me hate comments. Even I doubt I'm going to get any hate comments because barely anyone comments on my videos anyway. And yeah, you may think it's cringy that I'm doing Minecraft videos. But, you know, we all got to start somewhere, eh? And before I forget, I need to do the front of the ship. Which is basically this. Actually, I think it'll look better if I do this. Actually, never mind. You'll find out why I did that. Now if you watch Lord Dacker's tutorial, and you can see where I've got a bit of inspiration from him, you know. A tiny portion of the sail. Perfectly inspired from him. Now I would show you the old one, but like I said, I can't be bothered. I will do videos on that world, but I decided to do a tutorial. And yeah, didn't really turn out that good, but you know. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I want that. Actually, now that I say that, I kind of do. Hook it up here. Thank God it don't connect up with the other ones. Now like and subscribe if you like it. One thing I am going to add is a bit of this on the side to make it look a bit better and have some protection so you don't run off the side of the ship. It's basically a bit of protection, you know. Think about innocent lives that can be lost. 1 like equals 1 rest in peace for a guy that's been lost at sea and died. Yeah, you don't know who you're liking for, but you know. Apart from you are kind of liking to me. And yeah, that's basically the ship. Hope you like it. If you want to see more tutorials on this world, drop a like. Here's the underside, here's what we started out with. And I will add some future stuff in the future. Wow. Now this is all the deck space we have. So I'm going to start working on the floor and suggest stuff for me to put on this floor. And I'll let you have a look at the space so you can maybe map some stuff out, do it really complicated, and then just find it was really easy to build and no troubles. But practically I can only fit like... I could fit 2 decks if I just raised them up 1, but then the other like thing would be all off, but you know. You got a little bit of air underneath the deck, so that adds a bit more floatability. But yeah, there's the inside. And what I'm gonna do is add a bit of this. So 1 there, 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 1 there. So you have it. There you go. All done. Now remove that so it probably didn't help, but you know. Maybe I should add like jungle. See how that looks, eh? Now future updates to this schooner may be made, if I bother to update it. But from that, peace out. See you guys later. That was such a cringy outro. But you know, you got